You want to make this as your plan. Hey, great Monday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And let me say, it has been an interesting one. And like I shared to a lot of folks, I'm doing these lives from home because that way I am at home and I don't have to be driving around after 10 o'clock coming from my office. And I might be losing too much weight. I shared that with a friend of mine today that I'm trying to regulate my weight loss. Let's see. Here. I'm trying to regulate my weight loss by eating a lot of uh, rice because rice actually helps because rice contains a lot of sugars. So what happens is you consume rice and it increases your weight. And for a little whiles there, I noticed that I was going like plummeting down in weight, and my girl is crying. So I tried to regulate it by eating rice every night, so that the sugars that I'm eating counteract with the weight loss that is happening with me. Um, it's amazing, but a friend of mine, Denise, who owns Extreme Prime, the credit place, showed me a picture that we took together back in, I think it was like 5, 6 years ago, when they had an insurance company out there, and I took the picture with Michael Rodriguez, and man, I was fat, and it's just a big difference. But I don't want to lose that much weight to whereas I become tochupao. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, I have an appointment with a doctor in Monterrey that is going to take this off right there and maybe add some Botox here and here because this becomes the moneymaker. But I don't want to lose too much weight. That is why I'm eating a lot of rice. Today, I had the opportunity to visit a couple of places here in the city of Brownsville. I went to Adame laundromat in order to take care of my laundry because I'm not very good at washing clothes, and they did an amazing job. Adame Laundry is right behind the Stripes there on Boca Chica and Central Boulevard, across from HEB, and they did an amazing job. Amazing job. So I'm planning to make sure that I visit them on a regular basis because they did an awesome job. And that's one of the things that I think that is important, and one of the things that I think is lacking in regards to a lot of the individuals that start to set up a lot of these businesses here in the city of Brownsville. Because we had that situation when they tried to set up Applebee's on Boca Chica. Did anyone actually visit Applebee's on Boca Chica? It was a disaster because the first couple of days, and I don't know if it was because it was Erasmo. Hola, mi amor, Lulu. I don't know if it was because it was Erasmo Castro, but the first couple of days, it was like, it was pretty good. That's my cat. The customer service was good. The food was okay. But for individuals that had actually participated in eating the food from Applebee's outside of the valley. That's my cat. You immediately realized that the food quality was a little bit different. And one of the things that I would eat was the wontons, chicken wontons as an appetizer. And that would actually be my whole meal. And here in Brownsville, they sucked. And you try to give them the benefit of the doubt the first couple of days, and you thought like, oh well, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they'll improve or get better as time goes by. They did not. The wontons were horrible, and they continue to be horrible, and that sucks. So, what kind of vehicle did you get? And I think Peter is referring to my post at Cardenas Motors, and they actually invited me to go to Cardenas Motors to go and look check out the place. I'm not much into the wanting to buy a new vehicle at this moment because I just bought a Fiat and I love my Fiat, and I have my Mexican Corvette, and well, our Mexican Corvette because it belongs to Abraham and myself, and our Dodge Charger, and I have my Nissan, which is a Mexican car. So I'm not much into the market of buying a new car, but they wanted me to go buy in order to promote Cardenas Motors, and I thought that was kind of cool because despite the fact that Erasmo Castro is not the mayor of the city of Brownsville, I'm still probably the most well-known individual here in this damn city, and that's a blessing, and that's a curse. It's not always a good thing, guys, to be the most recognized individual here in the city of Brownsville. And the Corvette is amazing. It is a Stingray. It's a 2015, and almost got it sold this week, but didn't happen. So we'll see what happens these next couple of weeks. Abraham, for some reason, wants to hold on to that vehicle, and I said, no, we sell that sucker and we make a profit from it because that's a smart thing to do. But Abraham tends to be a car fanatic, and he wants to hold on to that vehicle. And I said, how can the police chief double as a city manager? Will he get double pay? The mafia continues to run the city, and it's sad. Um, Let me say, I'm more than sure that what's going to happen is that Chief of Police Felix Sauceda is going to have to resign from his post as Chief of Police in order to accept the position as city manager. I don't see any way that it meshes or sounds any way logical or ethical for the chief of police to also be a deputy city manager. So I'm almost sure that he's going to have to resign his post, but we'll see. Hola, mi amor. Love you. Good evening. Good evening. Uh, Mimi's is an attention whore. And as soon as I get here to the house, she is like, pay attention to me, Erasmo, which I do my best to take care of. Mommy's, on the other hand, is more of a I'll come to you whenever I need you type of whore. And she is good at that. She's a character. She has been with me for like 6 years. And it's taken 6 years for her to actually come a little bit close to me in the evening time. I'm not even going to answer that. Love the Corvette. It is an amazing Corvette. Like and share. Yeah, please like and share. And let me say, guys, things have changed a little bit. I appreciate for you all to like and share. Uh, but let me make this very, very clear. I don't want you to like and share because I need the like and shares. I want you to do the like and shares because the community needs the like and shares. And someone sent me a message today in regard, or a post. I'm not sure exactly which it was, uh, because I don't follow up with my social media as much as probably I should have. But they said, Erasmo, you need like a bat signal. And I appreciate what the individual is trying to say. But let me say this, guys. I do what I can. And for me, on a personal level, it gets very frustrating when the opportunities or the power to actually affect some important change in this community is limited because I'm only Erasmo Castro, probably the most well-known individual in the city of Brownsville. That's all I am. I do not have any direct link to any of the resources out there that could benefit a lot of the individuals that are still to this day, guys, waiting for a bus stop to be placed in their area, for something to be done in regards to our homeless situation downtown, something to be done in regards to the crazy appraisal district and crazy appraisal fees out there. But I find it amazing that a lot of individuals are coming out and saying that that's will help us out in regards to our appraisals. And I go like, bitch, you should have come out when we need you to come out and vote. I thought I'd throw that in there. What company works better in Monterrey, Mexico? AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile? I'm going to say AT&T because I have my Verizon phone, which was probably a mistake, and my AT&T phone. I'm going to say my AT&T probably works better in Monterrey, um, just because I've had it longer, and I really haven't had a lot of continual experience with Verizon. But I do have a Verizon phone as well. That phone number is 956-551-1069. I just don't use it that much. The reason I got my Verizon phone was because I wanted to have a phone that supposedly worked in Cuba. It did not. Saw your picture at 7-Eleven. Was that today? It might have been. I did have a picture taken of me at 7-Eleven. I think it was like a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know if it's the same one or a different one, but maybe. Hey, Roby.
Hey, I apologize, man. Hey, I'm still sick, dude. I don't know what I have, but I'm still sick. So thank you for having me on and having patience with me.
You have Corona.
I don't think it's Rona. I think it's just a long flu thing that I have.
No, I'm sure it's Rona.
Why?
Because
Because you're a
Roman.
doctor?
Well,
Huh?
yeah, I pretend to be. Because Roman, it's got to be Rona.
Why? Because my name is Roman and it has to be Rona or what?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I'm sorry.
You're welcome, my phone. So God bless. What car did you buy? I did not buy a car today. It's kind of a tricky deal because I know a lot of people thought that he's at Cardenas Motors. I find this amazing, but a lot of folks actually, because of my social
Sorry
media
for me.
presence, they want Erasmo Castro to be like a spokesperson for them for their business, small and large business like Cardenas Motors. And I said, yeah, man, look, guys, if you have a small business out there and you want me to go out there and make a commercial for you, I'll do it. I'm
But
not
you
gonna.
gotta pay.
I'm not gonna charge you.
Really? To be a spokesperson for Cardenas Motors?
Because look, at the end of the day, I sort of think, Roman, it's a way for me to contribute to the community and to small business and to any business out there. Because as crazy as it may sound, I want small business to prosper here in the city of Brownsville,
Hmm.
and um, and I'll do anything that is. You hear me?
Yeah, I totally hear you.
So I'll do anything in my power to help any business out there. I mean, except Luke Freer Motors. Screw Luke Freer Motors.
You're still with that, huh?
Look, Roman, you know me.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm consistent. And if Luke Freer Motors is out there trying to screw over small business here in the city of Brownsville by taking the money that should go to the small business and pocketing it, an organization that does not need BCIC money, screw you, Luke Freer Motors, and screw you, Luke Freer family. Screw you, and screw you.
So you're telling us you don't want a Cadillac.
I don't want to count.
Bought me a Cadillac car, like the song from Dreamgirls.
Cardenas Motors is the place to be.
Oh,
And,
but you didn't buy a car.
huh?
You didn't buy a car. You said you didn't buy a car from them.
Because they want me to help promote them. And I said, look, and as transparent, you know me to be very transparent, Roman. Did not ask for a payment, did not ask for a buck, did not ask for a discount. Now, let me say, if anyone out there wants to give it Asco Castro a discount, you better believe I'm going to take it. I said that before.
Mm.
I'm not going to be out there bitching or asking for like, you want to give me something in return? Nothing. If you want me to go out there and do, and look, and I shared this with Cardenas Motors, and I shared this with Extreme something or other. I don't know what. Look, if you all want me to help you on do a commercial, I'll do it. I'm not going to charge you. Now, if you want to, give me a hotel room here or there or something, that's fine. I'm not going to be asking for it. I'm not even going to be concerned, Roman. If they give me nothing, I'll be okay. Because that's what I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do what you gotta do. Were you looking at a car though? Did you end up looking like, hey, I think this car might be a nice car or no?
No.
Not even that.
I love my cars. I have a Fiat, an orange Fiat that it's a standard, and I love it. And that's the car that I'm driving right now. I have my Mexican car, which is a Nissan Chafita car.
Mm-hmm.
I love it because it serves the purpose from going to Monterrey back to Brownsville. And I have my Corvette Stingray. Let me correct, our Corvette Stingray that we almost had a buyer for, but Abraham is more like, can we keep it? And I'm going like, "Please, you better be selling that shit."
Don't say that, or your church people will be very upset.
They love me. Hello, Asma Roman. We love you guys. Vote for Susan Rubalcaba.
Hey, Claudia.
We'll talk about Susan in a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Who won mayor? I did not. Keep the Corvette.
Is it red? Is it a little red Corvette?
No, it's a Stingray Corvette. Hey, have you not seen it, Roman?
No, I haven't seen it. But I'm just asking if it's red, like the song. Little red Corvette. Mm-hmm.
It's a silver Stingray.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Cool.
And we better be selling that shit.
Why are you saying? Because it's a small car and you can't fit into it anymore? Is that what you're saying? You're not. I thought you're losing like shingles of weight. You're getting too thin, dude.
Look at this, Roman.
Yeah, I'm getting no word. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, but I actually talked about this right before you came on. But I'm trying to regulate my weight loss by eating a lot of rice in the evenings.
Mm-hmm.
That it keeps me because the rice gains weight.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's in the evenings, it helps me maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
But look at this, man. I'm still losing crap. I mean, Roman.
Yeah, you sure don't have cancer.
Huh?
Have you checked if you have cancer or something? Because unexplained weight loss at your age?
It's not a tumor.
It's not. Well, you never know. I mean, you did get out those experimental. I was talking to somebody, and he claimed that he was one of the people that they had experimental shots for the Rona like 3 years ago, and then he ended up having like stage 4 cancer and finding a way to beat it, which is like nuts. And I was like, but I didn't even realize they had. I almost didn't want to believe him because he said that he got the shots in the stomach, and I'm like, I don't think they did Rona shots in the stomach.
No, they do weight loss shots in the stomach. Ozempic.
Yeah, but he was saying he got it it was like when they were doing the experimental Rona shots before he was getting himself. Like, are you sure? Like, whatever. I mean, not the Rona, obviously not the shot that we've all been getting or the FDA already approved. I'm like experimental stuff.
8 years ago, we ran together on the same.
Yeah, Yeah, y'all was lighter and you were fatter. Yes.
This is crazy, Roman.
Yeah, no, it was great. It's crazy nuts.
I was like this, and
You're
you were.
huge. Like no, it's crazy. It's making me very mad. But I am as soon as school is over, I am golfing like crazy. Like I'm gonna.
Golfing. Golfing is not even a sport.
It's a lot of walking. It was actually a good exercise for me because I'm noticing, a lot of problems with my hands and they're shaking and I'm having difficulty. And my doctors were always like, you need to do golf because golf will, maintain the strength that you should have in your hands because of my muscular dystrophy.
Roman, you do not lose weight.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I totally will. I'll be able to walk. Maybe I need to go. Maybe I need to run for something so I can walk like crazy.
You do not lose weight.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm not gonna ride the golf cart. I'm gonna walk a course. Anyway, so you want to talk about Susan or what?
No,
Not yet.
no,
Is she coming on or what?
no.
Mhm.
I just
Okay.
sent Abraham a message, and I said, "Mejor, let's not sell the Corvette." Thank you, Lulu. Let's keep the Corvette.
All right, all right.
It's kind of weird because I had a conversation with Abraham today, and I said, "Hey, let's think about buying a condo in Monterrey."
Together? Now you are becoming weirdos, man. Like, what are you like stepbrothers? Oh man, they need to make a reunion, stepbrothers.
Well,
Right.
it's kind of a weird deal, but because I'm single and he's getting divorced, and I think you get to that point where you say like, "I'm never again going married again." So
Mm.
let's just buy a
Become roommates. Choose
like
company. Three's a crowd. Okay.
like the odd couple.
Wait, which one of you is the clean freak and which one is not the clean freak?
Definitely nothing.
Was he a clean freak?
Huh?
Is he a clean freak then?
He is more of a cleaner than I am.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay.
Ozempic. Yeah, that I am actually doing Ozempic. I've been doing Ozempic for a while. I actually have to go get some lab work done because my doctor is saying like we need some lab work before we do a refill on your Ozempic. I'm going like, bitch, better have my Ozempic,
I don't know what that is.
huh?
What does that do? What is it?
It helps you with weight loss. Plus, it's also one of those things that supposedly helps you with diabetes.
Okay, well, I don't.
You
Okay.
actually like
We are not giving legal health advice today at all.
you actually like poke that in your stomach.
Mm,
I cannot believe I'm actually looking at myself. I cannot believe how skinny I look in my face.
I'm scared. It's actually kind of scary, dude.
Shut
It's
up.
creepy. It's creepy weird.
Shut up, boy.
Uh, hey, hey, Belinda.
What about Hi Erasmo?
Maybe she already said it earlier. You ignored her.
She didn't.
Mm,
This is the new
uh,
guy here.
nah. People miss me when I'm gone. That's why I'm not here as often as people think I am because I want people to miss me. It's Roman Hagen. I gotta watch.
Screw you. Then.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I had a one of those deep thoughts conversation with some friends of mine today, and we're like, "What's that's why you vote losing weight because of that medication. That's why you latte. I don't know. Well, that's
You
finally,
see, you see. Hey, but she didn't put the heart.
huh?
She didn't put a heart like she did for me.
You put a heart with Roman. What the hell? As crazy as it may sound, I actually when I came back from Cuba, I brought myself back a bottle of because you do the duty free shops, and I brought myself back a bottle of crema from Spain.
From Spain.
Yeah,
From Spain.
España.
Spain.
Look at these teeth, Roman. Don't they look amazing?
Yeah, congratulations. Your dentist is doing a good job. Is that why you have the pearl necklace around your neck or something?
He does a great job. And to my benefit, never that type of relationship. But it's okay.
I know it's not. I know, but we joke obviously.
And, and then You know what's funny, Roman? Because I get a lot of comments from a lot of people like going like el dentista.
Sorry.
You know me well enough, Roman, that if I was in a romantic relationship with my dentist, I'd be the first one.
You would have dumped him already.
Huh?
You would have dumped him already because you don't like people.
Exactly. I hate people. So uh yeah,
Yeah, you do a show every 9 at 9.
I'm glad you said that, Roman, because I actually went to Cancun last week with
Mm-hmm.
someone, and I said, "Yeah, no, adios," and it's not going to happen. So, yeah, you know that me and my dentist are only friends because our relationship has lasted more than 30 years,
Huh?
and
Yeah,
there's absolutely nothing in the romantic sense in regards going on there.
that's great. I'm glad. I mean, it isn't June yet.
Because you know, Roman, if there was something there, I'd be the first one to say it.
Yeah, but it's not June yet. Not the. They haven't hoisted the flag yet. Are they doing that?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not ready.
Are you gonna attend the hoisting of the flag? Is
I'm not ready to raise the happening, guys. In my opinion, you have been doing well on your own without leave it to the diabetics who have a hard time trying to get it. I don't think that the diabetics have a hard time trying to get it here in the city of Brownsville. I think that what happens is they have a hard time convincing their insurance that they should be getting it because
Mm,
the Ozempic and other diabetic injections out there are very readily accessible. Guys, it's just that you have to qualify for them. It's just as simple as that.
mm,
Because I've never had an issue getting the Ozempic shot. That's why you are losing weight because of that medication that you're taking. Uh, I think I'm losing weight because I cut my stomach by 2/3.
but rapidly, like all of a sudden.
Well, Roman, you have to take into account. I mean, once you cut your stomach, your intake in regards to food, it dwindles. I mean, I've literally lost over 300 pounds.
Yeah, I know, but even now, I mean, you look lighter than you did even a couple months ago.
'Cause I'm eating.
Not lighter as in white. Actually look more darker. I should say, not more dark.
That's why I'm planning to pick up my skin
Why?
because I
Hmm.
this is the money.
Have you talked to Jessica Tetra lately? Is that?
Screw that chick. Your friend.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she can give you some good advice.
You know, it's so
She's very knowledgeable in the beauty area, isn't she?
there's no beauty in that chick, Roman. You may like her. You may have a
Oh, I don't like her. I don't think she and we were in the same room. I think at one point we don't even say hi to each other. That's
that
and and I'm okay with that. You don't want to say hi to me. I don't want to say hi to you. We're good.
that nose, Roman, is like
Mm,
a pee bender.
mm, mm.
That
Well,
nose, Roman, but
so so
when
what are your thoughts on?
paid for that
Let,
down.
we don't want to talk. Let's not talk about her nose. Bodhicita. She's probably. She recently lost an election.
Screw
You
that
know,
chick. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Sorry I brought her up. I just thought maybe you and her could patch things up and have a little.
Roman, you know me better than that.
I don't know. Nunca sabes. You made peace with other people that I'm like, we may be with that person. Like, what's wrong with you?
If they come and kiss the ring, Roman,
Ah,
if they
okay,
come and kiss the ring,
okay. All right, all right.
kiss the ring. Because at the end of the day, look, this is one of the things that I've shared with you. I don't need the Sofia Benavides. I don't need the Sylvia Garcia Perez. I don't need the Jessica Tetros. I don't need any of these individuals that are currently. Screw them all. I don't owe them a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if they come and kiss the ring, the king of all global social media, then maybe.
Mm.
But
All right. I'm
uh,
paying attention to the weather report right now. Right now, there's not any
screw the
hard
weather.
stuff coming. No, I mean there's thunderstorms, hail over there in Stark County and Western Hidalgo County right now.
I posted a video of the hail.
Yeah, no, but I'm watching it right now. Just, I bet it's still there.
you're out there watching late news because you could have been on my page and
No, I didn't even know. I only heard the stupid sound come on when I was showering. I'm like, what's going on? And so I've been watching the radar, and that's what I have on the left hand side of me.
for you to watch, Roman, right here.
I'm not watching it. I heard it. I was in the shower and beep beep beep. Like, what the hell's going on?
Right here. Watch it.
Are the aliens? Are we being invaded? Hey, what are your thoughts on Ken Paxton?
Ken Paxton sucks.
Yes,
But whatever is going through the House of Representatives out there at Austin, Texas, is a bunch of bullcrap.
I
And
agree.
it's never going to pass the Senate. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of resources. It's a waste of money. It's all political play. And that's what infuriates me. Things that are political play, when there are other things out there more pressing for state representatives to be focusing on than impeaching Ken Paxton, that is actually going to go nowhere.
Mm. Yeah, and I will say that we do have a Republican in Cameron County that represents part of Cameron County, not us here in Brownsville, but part of Brownsville. She does represent on the outskirts of it. Yeah, the outskirts of Brownsville, she does.
Screw that chick. He made
And she voted in favor of it, and she's, I will say, Juanita, and
it.
I mean, she
Maybe
made a
your
huge
buddy.
mistake, huh?
She may be your buddy. She may be your friend, the person you support, but screw that chick.
No, no, she and I don't support each other no more. She don't like me. I don't like her. But he left. Are you gonna handle the dogs or what? Or what?
No,
I was just gonna wait.
wait,
Okay.
my my
Oh, you're Aggie. You're an Aggie.
no bitch. I want to pick up my Spanish cream.
Oh, okay. Anyway, she's disappointed a lot of people in that particular vote. The problem is, look, when
Supported that person. You block walk for that person, woman.
I did. I block walk for you too until you stopped. Didn't want. Never came out. And I said, I'm not block walking unless you come out.
Yeah, but you continue to block walk for that piece of crap.
Because she kept block walking and like you. But whatever.
But it doesn't matter. I told you she's a piece of crap.
Well, she is a piece of crap, like you claim now. So yeah. Anyway, regardless, I mean, I'm gonna make a point that there are people that support her. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that you told me that she's a piece of crap. I'm glad that you told me. Regardless.
Look, cat hair.
Oh, that's disgusting. Cat hair in your drink? Really? It's gross. It better be cat hair, not some other. I don't want to go there. Anyway, so Juanita, Juanita Lopez, she votes in favor of this, and I've had this discussion, and there are people out there that are gone to my show page and stuff, and they're like, well, he deserves to be impeached. Look, I don't disagree that Ken Paxton is a piece of crap, like you say. He has been, the entire campaign in the primary, in the runoff, and in the general election, the main issue was his supposed, and I'm going to say alleged corruption because he hasn't been proven to be corrupt in a court of law, is alleged stuff, all these things. That was the major issue in the race. And he still won by double digits. Yeah. He beat the crap out of three very good people in the Republican primary. Got into a runoff with George P. Bush, beat the crap out of him like 2-1. He beat Rochelle Garza by double digits in the state. And the number one issue was corruption, and he still won. Yet you have 150 members of the state house, so I guess they're upset with him. And they decide a week before the end of session. And you have to understand, guys, they only meet in session once every 2 years for 140 days. And that's it. And there are certain constitutional rules that say when bills can pass and, when the deadline happens, bills are dead, they die, they come back. And these people were spending the Saturday afternoon, 2 days before the end of session, to try to impeach a guy. Did we get property tax relief? No, we did not. Did we get a lot of major priorities that are supposedly going to be helping No, we didn't. Why? Because they were spending time investigating the guy who's a piece of crap. And we all know he's a piece of crap, but the voters had already voted. The voters already voted.
Roman, it's what I always say. Squirrel tactic.
Yeah.
Squirrel, over here, squirrel. Doesn't do anything for the people of Brownsville.
And then you get stupid people like Juanita over there, and there's some people, well, I didn't vote to say he was guilty or innocent. I just voted for him so that he could be able to prove his innocence or guilt or whatever in the Senate.
Screw your friend.
So you're saying that That's what we have to do all the time for a grand jury. The grand jury, well, we didn't prove his innocence or guilt. We just want him to go to court and spend all that money and spend all that time and energy. Because guess what? The Senate trial is going to cost taxpayers money. It is.
Screw that chick and screw your friend.
Oh, okay. You keep saying that, and I'm not gonna fight you on it. I'm not. But it's insane and it's ridiculous. And they're gonna come back in the summer, and they're gonna be staffers that are being paid to go and work a lot of freaking hours for a thing that he might fail.
Nothing.
He might get removed. You might get some Republicans. I mean, obviously, every single Democrat's going to vote to not to quit him. There's 19 Republicans, and they need to get 7 of those in order to be able to remove him. I don't know if he's going to get 7 out of the 19 to do it. I just don't. And it's not fair because one of the issues is he had an affair or something with one other woman. The wife still has him and didn't leave him, and the wife is a state senator who's going to be a juror in this trial. Like, what is wrong with you Republicans who did this? But no. But these are it was 62 Democrats and 60 Republicans.
But the problem is the moral Republicans who are so full of crap. And you know what, Roman? This is what really pissed me off. Because those moral Republicans are the ones that usually get caught having sex with 20-year-old boys in the bathroom.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't. I'm.
You know it's true, Roman.
I don't want. Let's not talk about accusations that we can't prove and stuff. Okay. I mean, you've been a victim of false accusations. That's not.
But no. But this is proven accusation. You know that there's a lot of individuals out there that have been out there in regards to against the gay people and everything else. And then you come to find out that they're out there like tapping their foot in the restroom, trying to get, a lot of these interns to come over to their stall. It happens. And this is what really pisses me off, because what happens is they start to focus on the moral and what the party wants.
Look, I'm not going to get involved in Angela Paxson and Ken Paxton's marriage. And let's say they have an open marriage. You don't know. We don't even know. They may say, you know what? They could be swingers for all we freaking know. We don't know.
Relationship Ken Paxton is having. I'm against all this crazy crap that's going out there in regards to this impeachment. It's going nowhere. And this is the ultimate thing. If it's going nowhere, let it go. Let it die. It's not going to happen. He's probably going to get a slap in the wrist. Nothing is going to happen to the state Senate. He's going to continue to be the Attorney General
but in the meantime, we have problems because guess what? I mean, there are going to be some state reps that are not going to be hurt by their vote. But I'm going to tell you right now, in the conversations that I've been told have occurred, and I've been, part of it with me because people have called me and said, Roman, you were right about her. You were right. We should have listened to you. You were right. You're right. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna be like Erasmo Castro and say kiss the ring, and I'm not doing any of that. I won't, and I'm not, because I was wrong about her.
Kiss the ring, Roman.
No, I'm not kissing you. You don't even have one. You don't have a ring, and I don't even have your middle finger, and I'm not going into any of that. I don't know where your fingers have been.
I warned you about Janie. You are still out there. Oh, Janie. Screw that chick. Screw her office. And screw her.
That her office that's not even in her district. Let's
Again.
Her office isn't even in her district. Like seriously. Can I just tell you that, something happened last week? I'm going to tell you something that happened. The Valley Morning Star.
All I want you to say is Erasmo was right about Janie.
Fine. Erasmo was right about Janie. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know that's what you wanted. That's what you're asking.
That's what I wanted. Go on.
Look, I'm going to give you something that very odd. So the Valley Morning Star has a story about Juanita, and it says Juanita. Well, it didn't say Juanita, but it said her name. But I call her Juanita because I like calling her Juanita. It's funny. And so Juanita's bill headed to the governor's desk, and it's a bill that is that one. It wasn't even her bill. One, it was Senator Malamantia's bill. It was a Senate bill that passed the Senate and it ended up passing the House. However, it wasn't going yet to the governor's desk. She has a press release out there, and it says it's going to the governor's desk. I'm so happy that our bill is going to the governor's desk or something. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But I think I saw that. But regardless, it's in the paper. Her bill is going to the governor's desk. It's not her bill. Number two, she added an amendment to the bill on the House floor. She added two amendments to the bill, made it a bad bill, and then it had to go to conference because if they're not the same bill, it's not passed in the House, and the same bill is not passed in the Senate. They have to come to an agreement on the bill, and they went in a conference before it goes to the governor's desk. Actually, before it goes to the governor, it has to go to conference, and then both they have to agree on it, and then both the House and the Senate have to agree that hey, we're okay with the changes, and then it goes to the governor's desk. That didn't happen. So she misled the voters of House District 37 in claiming that her bill, when it wasn't her bill, it was Lamatia's bill, was going to the governor's desk, and it's not going to the governor's desk. It died.
Well,
It didn't even make it. It didn't even make out a committee. When they conference, they went to the conference, and they're like, "This is a bad bill." The Porter Brown show said it was a bad bill amendment. The main bill was fine. It was the amendments. The Porter Harlingen, the Porter Brownsville, a bunch of people out there, the associations for the poors were like, "This is a bad amendment." And Janie Juanita didn't care because she wanted to pass her bill because she would tell people, "I don't want to disappoint the governor. The governor wants this bill passed." And I have friends who know friends, and the governor has no idea what this bill's about. Didn't care.
screw that chick. And
I'm like, but she's misleading the voters of her district.
Right.
And the Valley Morning Star runs with it. You know what? The Valley Morning Star runs with the story, and it's not even true.
Girl, because Roman, because I told you this. She's a piece of crap. You didn't believe me.
What what? I didn't think. What you're saying? The Valley Morning Star's pizza crab? Is that what you're saying?
Jose, in our behalf,
Oh, I mean, sorry. You mean Juanita? I apologize.
veterans all morning long throughout the day. And actually, I honestly, Jose, to my benefit and my credit, I avoided a lot of the political talk in honor of veterans. But you could go through my page, puppy, and I love that haircut. You go through
Well, can I also say, Jose? Today is the last day, the 140th day of the Texas legislature. It's called Sine Die. It's today ended, so it's unfortunately it falls on Memorial Day. But this is so that's why we're talking about it because it is the last day of the legislature. They're not going to meet again for 2 years.
With that said, Jose, I've been respectful. I mean, I'm probably the only social media post because I am the king of all local social media. Despite the fact that maybe Captain Bob wants to think that he's the king of local social media. It's crazy.
What? Captain Bob is awesome.
Yeah,
I've yet to be on his show though.
I look at him, Bob, but I did post. Honor the veterans, honor our troops that are currently serving, and in memorial of everyone that has served to defend our freedoms. And if you look through my page, you will notice that I refrain from posting throughout the whole day in regards to anything political and focus more on lost pets. And again, my page will speak for itself. But I understand what you're saying, Bobby. I love you. Also, why did Eddie Trevino decide to proclaim the Pride Month will now be in June? Oh my lord, I'm so done with this Pride Month crap. But hey, guys, y'all voted for a gay city commission
Not once, but twice for two people.
3 times actually.
What? There was a third one?
Yeah, but again, guys,
What?
more power to y'all.
No. Wait, you mean Roy wasn't the first?
Yeah. So more power to y'all. Guys.
I did not know this because he says he's the first one.
No, I love my gays. I love my gay people. I love as much as they hate me in the city of Brownsville, and I don't know why, because I'm the only individual that has actually been out there verbally, vocally, presently supporting any movement in regards to granting our gay community their rights, more than Commissioner de las Chanclas and everybody else. Look, guys, as much as you may think that, oh, we got a spokesman person in regards to Brian Martinez, Commissioner de las Chanclas, and Linda Macias, I don't care, guys. Doesn't matter much matter. I've been the one that's been more vocal in regards to the issues that are really hurting and affecting our gay community here in the city of Brownsville. So screw you all.
I'm troubled by the fact that the county has decided to do this thing. Considering that so many of the people on the commissioners court claim to be conservative Democrats, right? They're like, oh, we're conservative Democrats, like they're not conservative Democrats. Conservative Democrats wouldn't care. They're conservative. They wouldn't care about this one.
Everything
And
is
two, I mean, with all the backlash that's happening with Bud Light, and what's happening with Target, and they still want to do these things to placate a certain little niche group of people. It's ridiculous.
Okay, let me say this. Screw Joey Lopez. Screw Sofia Benavides. Screw that Garza guy. Screw that other guy who nobody knows. And
Gus Ruiz, you mean?
whatever.
Gus
And
Ruiz, David Garza. Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
knows that guy is. And doubly screw Eddie Trevino, who threw a fit because now he's pissed off because SpaceX is wanting to close out the beach. Now he's upset. Screw you,
Well,
Eddie.
I'm really disappointed because apparently there were some conservatives that went to go speak, and
Here to be the next state representative of our area. Screw you. You better believe I'm going to be out there like block walking for Aaron Gomez, who is
we're gonna get a Republican to run in that race.
nobody's going to run in that race. Screw
Well, no, we're gonna get a Republican. I'm gonna watch.
Roman. Screw the Republicans, Roman.
No,
Suck.
after the show, I'll tell you who I think might actually do it.
The
But
Republicans suck. There is no leadership in the Republican Party. There is no.
hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
Screw the Republicans.
Okay.
Screw their wasted opportunities to actually do something for this community by standing behind candidates that are conservative. So screw the party, the Republican Party. They're never going to do anything. The only reason that Janie, that piece of crap, your friend buddy, got elected was because individuals like you that were dumb enough to go out there and block walk and help that piece of crap. Screw
But
that.
can you take responsibility for the fact that you didn't block walk at all?
No, because Roman, I shouldn't have to block walk.
So yeah, you do. Yeah, you should. You should. And I don't want to have a fight with you about block walking, but I mean, let's admit it. That fact that you didn't block walk,
Should not
and
have to, Roman. And let me say this.
but I wanted you to. I think it would have been good for you. I told you before.
There is no one. And look, I love Susan. I love the movement. I love everything. There has been no one that has been more vocal against the corrupt political machine here locally than Erasmo Castro. Erasmo Castro should not have the need to be going out there and block walk because individuals out there in the community should come together and say, this guy has been fighting for us all this time. But no, all of a sudden, someone new appears. Someone, oh, well, now this is the individual that we want to go support. More power to you guys. But there's been no one that has been more vocal. No one that has had a stronger platform, Roman. No one, Roman. Not even you with your show and everybody else. No one, not even Manny with a mic. No one has had a stronger platform in regards to informing individuals of all the crap that has been going on here locally than Erasmo Castro. No one. And I still have the need to blow Boga. You know what? Screw this community. If they want to eat crap, sambucas of the crap.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Not everybody that votes is on Facebook or on Twitter or on social media on YouTube.
I understand that, Roman.
And so being able to reach them out to some of those people is something that you can do by block walking.
We have 53 right now. 53 people on here right now.
Yes.
If those 53 people would have made themselves 52 now, would have made themselves responsible to go out there and say, I'm going to get 10, 20 people to come out and vote, we would have won this election without
Yes, I know, but I mean, I don't disagree with your issue, your thing about your show, and the people should take responsibility for wanting to have other people work out. But
this is what really pissed me off. Look, I got 1,400 votes.
Mhm.
Okay, and Susan got 2,400 votes, which is great, right?
Right? Why did 1,000 people vote for her, not for you?
Exactly.
But the same thing I told you when we had lunch. I told you there was going to be 100% of the Erasmo voters were going to vote for her.
If those 1,000 people would have voted our way instead of John's way, we would be in a runoff right now. And it was a different type of race.
Mhm.
So, you know what? Screw all those people because you even told me, Roman. You said, "Oh well, there's a lot of people in the Republican Party that don't like you."
Yes, I did tell you that. And I told you that, and I even told you there were going to be 100% of Erasmo voters were going to vote for Susan, and 75% of Susan voted for.
Discussion with that fried tag piece of crap chick, Fried Day or whatever the hell that piece of
Who?
crap Republican chick is, Friday or something. I don't care. Because she went out there when I was
I don't
running
really know.
for the county. She goes on election day saying, "Oh, don't vote for Erasmo. He's evil. He's horrible." On a text message that was on the Republican Party, and I said, "Are you?"
Oh, but that wasn't this last election. It's the election before, right?
They threw you out of that.
Oh, I'm not a part of that particular thread because in order for me to be on a thread, they have to be from the very beginning. So yeah,
Nothing is going to change here locally. Well,
I was not kicked out of any thread. I
The
just didn't
Republican
want to.
Party has absolutely zero leadership. Zero leadership. Zero, Roman. Look at me. Zero leadership. And there's no direction, clear direction as to where the party is going. Nothing. Because to this moment, Roman, and you can defend them all you want.
I'm not defending the. I'm not going to defend the party. I'm not here to defend the party.
Roman, to this moment, I did not hear once from the Republican leadership here locally when I was running.
Well, name names then. Why don't you name names? Don't you say Republican leadership?
Not once, Roman, from the Republican Party little clubs and all that crap and stuff. Not once.
Well, the clubs are not the Republican Party. They're just clubs.
At the end of the day, the Republican Party here locally, Roman, continues to shoot themselves in the foot. What needs to happen is they need to elect Erasmo Castro as the next Republican Party chair.
But you're not running again. That's the thing.
I'm not running it. But that's what they need to do because I'll bring all these pieces of crap together and slap the crap out of them. Because that's
Is it? No. We can talk to. Well, I want to talk about.
that's
No.
what
Look, you have different organizations. You have different groups that are Republicans. They don't necessarily come together, but it's the part. It's the job of a leader to bring them together.
we have
And if that's what you're saying, what you're so don't necessarily blame the clubs.
no leadership.
You got to blame the
We have
people above the clubs.
Roman, we have no leadership.
And I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not. I'm not going to disagree with you
I love
because you've said it many times before. I don't disagree agree with you on that. Like there's that I'm the leader of the Republican Party. I'm like I'm not,
you should be.
but I'm not. No, I should look. No, if let's say I were to run for county chair, although I think I'd be a damn good county chair. I'm I'm maybe not as good as you at Osmo, but I'd be a pretty darn good one because I know the people. I talk to people and bring good. But there's one person out there I know who would run against me, and then that guy would win, and then we'd be stuck in the same place we are right now. And I was like, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that and have that guy be in charge? Let's get somebody else. So I'd rather find somebody who's good to be able to run for it. And I'm not saying that somebody should run against the current county chair. The current county chair may not be running again.
Somebody
should.
But somebody should.
Somebody should, yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. There's been one meeting of the party in the last 12 months, and it was in July.
Let me say this. The Republican
Party, last year.
Let me say this. The Republican Party here locally is a disaster. A disaster. It continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And until someone can come and slap the crap out of the party. And
let's not do violence. I don't condone violence.
Crap out of a lot of these chairs out there and say, stop this inward bickering, start focusing on the goal, and start supporting candidates that are conservative in nature. Because it really sucks, Roman, that a lot of the Republicans out there actually voted for John Cowan or Jessica Tetreault when they are in no way, Roman, not a tiny bit conservative. Not a tiny bit. And that,
but the one of our county, the secretary of the party is John's uncle. So of course they're going to be Republicans who are going to vote for John for that reason.
It's unfortunate because at the end of the day, they're going to vote for the socialist campaign and socialist platform that continues to bring this country down and will continue to bring this city down because this city is going absolutely nowhere.
I'll say this in defense of John, just because he's just started, he just got there. I'm going to applaud him for being able to, as soon as he won on Saturday, on Monday, he was on the phone with the governor of the great state of Texas, Governor Abbott. And by the way, Governor Abbott is in a wheelchair, and he's the governor of Texas and has been elected twice. By that at that point, he was going for his third term. He block walk. Just so you know.
Yeah, but he didn't need to. Roman. There was no way. Look,
But he did it. Beto block walk, and everybody knows who Beto is. He block walk,
Erasmo's not gonna block one.
but you don't want to block walk
Screw
because
that.
you're it's beneath you.
No,
But I mean, look, I mean,
I'm Erasmo Castro.
because I begged you to do it
I'm not
because I begged you to I wanted you to be able to do that.
Erasmo Castro. And let me tell you,
One stinking day of you block walking would have been okay.
look, what's his name? Greg Abbott is going to go out there and do the little block walking bull crap shove just to get a couple of pictures here and there. That's the only.
That's all you needed to do, dude.
I don't need to be.
Yes. Okay. So apparently, so the guy who's been elected once, twice, three times.
Bro, when I went out there and did the prayer thing for the Greg Abbott event thing, I did the prayer thing for him.
I know.
What picture do you want?
I went to block walking.
Crap. If people still want to vote for John and for Jessica, just say it.
Okay. Whatever.
With that said, let me tell you, let me before because we're already past almost going past an hour, and I don't do more than an hour shows.
Yeah. Not anymore. You used to. We would do it all the time.
Not anymore. Because this is the new and improved Erasmo.
You're losing weight and you improved. There you go.
Tomorrow, Roman, I will be in Monterrey. I will be in San Pedro. I'm going to be at the Safi. I got a sky suite. I'm going to be looking out at the city of Monterrey, and
You're going to the Tigres parade, aren't you? With your dentist.
I'm going to be out there having sex like a crazy man. But
I don't. Oh God, disgusting.
but let me say this.
And now the cats are over there like they're getting turned on by you talking like that.
I love my girls. But let me say this, guys. It really infuriates me that we have politiquera churches out there, supporting local candidates. And let me say this, because I just had a discussion with a friend of mine who I love. I had a discussion with a friend of mine who was out there defending the politiquera churches against Susan Rubalcaba. Let me say this, guys. I told my friend, I love you with all my heart. There is no way you can defend a piece of crap pastor like that piece of crap pastor from that West Baptist politiquera church up there. You cannot defend that piece of crap who is a rata, and send me all the cease and desist letters you want, who is a rata, who pockets money from the federal government by housing immigrants or individuals that consider themselves immigrants on their property. The guy is a millionaire because of the corrupt political machine that exists here in Brownsville. That's why that piece of crap, I don't even know what the piece of crap's name is, that pastor or whatever. Does anyone know what that guy's name is? Pastor something? That pastor parades candidates, Roman, like I whack off. And
I don't. Grossing.
that is infuriating. Infuriating. Because every chance he gets, he goes out there and parades politicians. And let me say, guys, it goes against everything in regards to tax exemption, in regards to being involved in political races. It should be out.
I mean, I think historically, the churches have been involved in political races or in politics. I mean, we had the founding fathers, John Adams, before he left to the Continental Congress to represent Massachusetts in 1775. He went and he spoke in a congregation of a church in the church. So we've had a history of that. So there's not. I don't agree with this whole tax exempt status thing. I think churches can be involved, especially if we want people to vote their values. I do, however, have a problem if you're saying that he was parading Susan's opponent. Susan's opponent is a devout Catholic. I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm wrong, but many evangelical Protestant places don't like Catholics very much. Does this church like Catholics enough that they're willing to support this guy?
They don't care as long as they can make a buck from that pastor.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I just think it's odd. I mean, I'm not saying, again, I don't know what he preaches because I'm not Protestant. I'm a Catholic. But my history of running with some
Yeah,
evangelical Protestants, they're very anti-Catholic.
Carlos Navarro, that guy's not even from the United States. That guy's like from Central America. That guy, and this is the problem, Roman, because there's a lot of folks out there that are actually trying to do what's right for individuals. And look, I get bombarded, Roman, by Venezuelans every single time I go to Matamoros. And you're going to start to see a lot of the videos out there because people are taking videos. I mean, I'm right in the middle, and there's hundreds, Roman, hundreds of Venezuelans around me saying Erasmo. And they call me Padre, Padre, ayúdenos. And I'm going like, guys, there's nothing that we can do. You know, I mean, we could go out there and advocate for the federal government to, start processing the CBP program out there, but that's all we can do. I actually contacted Carla Tawada, a friend of ours, to see if there's something that they can do, but it's very limited. But this
I mean,
guy,
this is not their home.
you're
I'm tired. I'm tired of people like,
no,
oh,
I,
nobody told you to come here, and it's very odd because I think there's videos or something of some of these people say, well, Biden invited us to come over. Like, wow,
but I
how
get,
did they get that message?
I get,
Who told them that?
I get bombarded by people in Matamoros,
Yeah, I
and
know, but they're there because they want to come across.
I feel for them, Roman.
Well, I feel for them too, but why are they here? How did they make it this far?
because you're President Biden. I feel,
Well, you're president too, unfortunately.
I feel for them, but there's nothing. And I tell them, I said, guys, there's nothing we can do.
Mm.
Nothing, and I'm sorry, but there's really nothing we can do. This guy, Pastor Carlos Navarro, he's a piece of crap. It's that simple. The guy's out there, Roman. The guy became a millionaire by housing immigrants, by putting up these little rooms and dorms out there at their church out there in West Brownsville, and then parading politicians again, like I take care of my needs. And that's what's unfortunate, guys, because it shouldn't ever be anything that has to do with the spiritual, should never have to do about with the material. This guy became a millionaire, a millionaire.
Mm.
Do pastors take money from drug lords? Well, this guy does.
Mm.
Screw that guy. And go ahead and file a cease and desist order that West Brownsville Bautista Church. I don't
Mm.
care. Screw you all. You suck. You should have your tax exemption status removed because you're out there making money off the backs of Venezuelans, off of Cubans, off of individuals from Ecuador, individuals from Asia. Piece of shit.
Does he have Chinese people at his place?
Well, maybe
Just
Taiwan.
wondering. I don't know. Just asking questions.
Screw that guy. Carlos Navarro. I don't know. The guy's a pelón asqueroso.
I've probably seen him around. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
look, I'm Catholic. I don't pay attention to Protestants very
Well,
much. You're the only Protestant I hang out with and talk to.
Catholics, screw them. They haven't done enough.
Well, I'm not happy with my church and how much they get all this money from the federal government either. I'm not happy with, you see
Carlos Navarro,
certain.
yeah, Jessica's right. Carlos Navarro sucks because the guy is one of those guys that goes out there and says, "Give me your diezmos, give me your cash," and then takes the money from the federal government and then takes the money from the corrupt political politicians out there. The guy's a millionaire. Carlos Navarro sucks, sucks, and all his mission and all this stuff is about making money, money, money. All I do is money, 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 money. That's all he cares about. Piece of crap. Deposit and look, and let me say this, Roman, if they had not been caught with their hand in the cookie jar, they wouldn't have been out there removing the posts of all the pictures that they took with all the politicians. And that's what they did, Roman.
Mhm.
That shows and proves that they realize that they're guilty as crap. But unfortunately for them, my people got screenshots. So
Well, all I know is that whenever I ran for office, I was never invited to go to that church.
no, your opponent was. So screw you, Navarro. Screw you, West Brownsville Baptist Politiquera Church. Screw you all.
Hmm.
You would be surprised how many pastors have condoms at South Padre Island. I have condoms and uh, and other stuff. Oh, condominiums, baby. I don't have
Oh yeah, yeah. She meant condos,
I don't have condominiums.
not condoms. That's what she meant. Okay.
I don't have condominiums in the
Well, it is after 10 o'clock. Maybe we should have shut this down at 10 o'clock.
I might have a couple of condoms here and there.
Ay, ay.
And that's what
That's
cats
so
are in
bad.
heat. My cats might be in heat, but I don't
Well,
care.
you were talking about that bad stuff that I don't even know why you're talking about because I know you're joking, but some people may not know you're joking.
Or what?
You don't even remember your joke that you're gonna have a thing and you can't afford a high rise and then you're gonna have a bunch of sex stuff there at the that's what you
No,
claimed.
no,
And then I said that your cats are getting all turned on because you're talking about sex because they're in heat.
I wasn't joking. I'm actually going to have a lot of sex.
Oh, dude, shut up. So full of it.
Not you.
You're so full of it.
Woo!
All right.
You see,
Cool beans. All right. Well, let's end it so you can be able to go hang out with your cats.
trust me, many have that and have people to take into account every cent that goes and spent in the ministry only. It is frustrating.
I'm laughing. Sorry, Jessica. I'm laughing at the next comment that's coming.
And you know why it's
Not you, Jessica. I apologize.
You know why it's frustrating? Because there actually are a lot of individuals out there, Roman, that are actually, fighting for what's right for the community. A lot of pastors out there, not many here in Brownsville, unfortunately, because not one of them has gone out there. I love you, JJ. Not one of them has gone out there and said, like, that's what we want to continue to fight for what's right for the people. But there's a lot of people that care. And then you got this pastor, that Carlos Navarro, piece of crap, piece of crap that is out there become a millionaire off the backs of immigrants, off the backs of the corrupt political machine. You're talking about sex, it's got me messed up.
That's the comment I was laughing at. Sorry.
Condoms, Mary. I love you, puppy. I,
Oh, never mind. Okay. I'm glad you understand. I'm so sorry. I really was not laughing at your comment or anything. I wasn't even reading your comment. No offense, but I was laughing at that other comment. Um. All right. Cool beans. All right. Well.
it was a good show.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Well, let's talk to you guys tomorrow. You're gonna be in Monterrey, and tomorrow the stupid Tigres. God, I cannot believe they won. I cannot believe that one. Our Rayados lost to those piece of crap Tigres, and then the Chivas have a 2-0 lead in the first half and blow it. How did that happen?
Let me
Pinche
tell you,
Tigres.
I'm very happy that Abraham got his dream to come true.
What dream? They already had 1-7.
Well,
Well, he wants to win another one?
now they have 8.
Yeah, cabrones, Chivas. It's okay. I mean, if you count the number of championships Rayados have gone in CONCACAF or the champions, whatever, they have more.
Ocho.
Yeah.
And I'm happy because Abraham's happy, and as long as Abraham's happy, Papi's happy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know how Rayados managed to blow their game at home against Tigres. That never should have happened. I don't know how they did that, but they did. They managed to mess it up. Screw it up.
Well, that's a wrap. And
I don't know. I wanted Chivas to win on that game, not just because I hate Tigres, because I do, but I wanted Chivas to win because
you shouldn't hate Tigres because one of the things that I told a friend today, like, look, they're Monterrey.
no, they are arch rival. They are you don't have an Americanista cheering on Chivas. That's not happening. You don't have Manchester United fans cheering for Manchester City. They hate each other. They don't, or Liverpool and Everton. You don't do that. You don't. You have one team.
I am pro Monterrey.
No,
And
there's only one team.
I love my Rayados and I love my Tigres.
Yeah. You're whoever wins. That's who you want, and that's not a fan. You're a bandwagon fan.
To me, it depends on who I'm dating.
You already said you're not dating the dentist, and so you have more freaking. I've seen you more with Tigre shirts than I do with freaking Rayado shirts, and that's embarrassing.
Oh, because the Reals haven't won crap.
They're. Mm, I'm not a fan of their jerseys. The last couple of jerseys they've had, I've not been a fan.
That was my last drink of my cream, Spanish cream.
All right. Hey, Robert, what's up, Robert?
Robert, thanks for coming on.
Mm, This is a.
Are you gonna
I
be on
don't know.
9 o'clock in the morning?
I should be able to be on. I do feel better. I mean, I do. I just have trouble. I've been having trouble sleeping a little bit. Like I have, like I wake up like I'm like that a couple of times. Oh.
Let's say, Roman, do you think that John Cowan will lower the UV bill?
No, no.
Absolutely
I mean,
no.
no. But you fell for it, people. My first priority is to lower your P bill. They're not gonna be able to lower your P bill. They have no. They only. Oh, I don't want to get into it. Too late. Did somebody actually say Puro America? Oh my God, no.
It's not going to happen. There's no lowering the PUB bill. We're screwed. And this is what's so trippy. Guys, mark my words. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. That rebate, that little money that you got, you're going to pay tenfold for it because our rates are going up, our water's going up, our SACA fee's going up, and we're paying for that money that they're giving out right now. I guarantee you. Robin,
I'm not gonna fight you on that. All right. Uh-uh. It's going to happen.
Robin, have a great evening.
You too. Talk to
I'll
you
see
later.
you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I should be able to hear.
We'll wake up as
Well, the problem is I sometimes forget if my ringer is on or off. And you know I'm deaf. That's why I talk loud. And also I apologize. I'm getting old. Me estoy poniendo bien viejo. It's okay. I'm married with children, so it doesn't matter.
you pussy whipped.
No. I mean,
You are.
you're still single, I'm not. So I can grow old gracefully and then die.
I'm handsome and totally not fat, and this is the money maker, baby.
Well, I don't know how much money you made today when got those motors. I don't know. Nobody wanted to pay you. Maybe you talk to Robert Sanchez. He's good friends with the owner,
Who?
Captain Bob. Isn't Captain Bob good friends with the owner of Cotton's Motors? I think he is.
Oh, Rini.
Yeah, I think so.
I love Rini. And Rini's a mess up, but I love him.
He didn't mess up. Okay. I you know. He's pretty cool, but guy's strong. I was hanging out with him
It's not.
and well, not with him, with Captain Bob and Pedro Cardenas and Turi, and I'm very disappointed because Turi still hasn't accepted my friend request. Pedro actually like friended me, but Turi no. Turi's bien. I think he's mad because America lost, but whatever. Anyway, so we're sitting down, and I was getting up because Rini was coming over, and I thought he was gonna sit down, and I'm thinking, I'll move over, and I was getting up. He's like, "Oh no, don't worry about it," and he puts his hand on my shoulder and boom, like holy crap, this man's strong. Like I felt my back, like my back started hurting for real. I'm not gonna sue because I'm not like that, but it's like, man, that guy's strong. It's like, and Bob was like, why? How'd you hurt your back? I was like, because I was in a bad position. I wasn't seated down. I was like mid getting up and coming back down, and man, Rini is strong. Also, because I'm weak.
No one likes you, Roman, except me.
No, I don't know. I had a good conversation with Pedro. I actually want to like throw the vomit sign emoji every single time he posts anything about Tigres, but he showed me how much of a fan he truly is. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that to him.
Pedro hates you.
He does?
Yeah,
Why? Because I called him out or what?
yeah, he hates you.
Oh well. So that's why he's following me now? Like he's like spying on me? Okay.
No, he's a politician.
Well,
I like
I'm
you.
sorry. That's great. I'm glad you like me.
I
I'm sorry that Pedro hates me. I thought it was also maybe because I'm a rayado in the Tigre, who knows?
hate you. But when I hated you, I told you I hate you. But
Mm.
me, you always get the truth. With them,
I don't know why is Pedro being like a two-faced asshole then. Why is he like that?
They're politicians, baby.
That is not right. I mean, just be. I'm honest with you. I'm gonna tell you if I like you or don't like you. I'm just honest.
You love me,
I
and
don't love you.
I like you most of the time.
Okay. All right. Whatever. Okay. Talk to you later, man. God bless.
Have a
All
great night.
right.
Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.